Uh, hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Sheen, your host. This is Money Matters. I made a big mistake, guys. I told my wife I lost 90+% of money that I invested in a company. Note to self, never tell your wife that you lost money while she has clippers in her hands. Stay tuned, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what investment that was. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, it really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't yet already. Check out my other videos. I do a lot of videos about money, finance, how to grow your money, how to invest your money, how to make money work hard for you. Also, I'm going to have some advice about when to tell your spouse or when not to tell your spouse that you lost a lot of money. Stay tuned. Let's get into it. All right, guys, let's get started. I just took the rest of this off. Don't look at me. Just don't look at me, guys. All right, just don't look at me. All right, that's better. All right, we're gonna get started with this video. Basically, big trouble. My biggest loss ever, even bigger than CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines. So this one is LK, Luckin Coffee. This was a speculative play from the get-go. I picked up these shares at I think it was like $34 and change, not in my public portfolio. So that's why I never really talked much about this stock. I did one or two videos previously just because it was just getting so much attention. But this stock I held in one of my private portfolios, and stocks in there I just typically don't talk about. So I just picked it up as a speculative play beginning of this year. I picked it up for like $34, maybe $35. And it was doing good. You know, I think it went up just after I bought it. I think it just went up to $37 and then $40. And I think it even went into upper 40s, probably closer to 50, if I remember correctly. And then the whole illness 19 situation happened, and it crashed just like everything else. But then, this recent development of basically committing fraud, just straight out lying about their sales, lying about, their revenue. Their accounting is just completely full of lies. They have yet to put out correct accounting numbers. Their CEO claimed that he didn't know about it. I think he has now been removed. They brought in somebody else from within the company to be the new CEO. So they didn't even bring somebody from the outside. It's just impossible for top level management to not know about this blatant fraud, about this blatant lies about their revenue, about their numbers. The way I look at it is, whoever they put in place of the CEO position, if they're still part of the top management, they're just as guilty as the CEO, as the CFO was. So now they are being delisted by Nasdaq. They have an appeal they can appeal this, but from what I have understood is that there's like 95, maybe 97% chance that once Nasdaq says that they're going to delist you, you are basically delisted, especially if you have already admitted, the company has already admitted that there was fraud from their CFO. Once you actually admit this and you have still been unable to produce updated accounting numbers, then there's really no fight in there. There's no point in trying to appeal this delisting from Nasdaq. I think it's going to go nowhere. I think if they do appeal, it's going to be a waste of everybody's time. So nonetheless, their stock was frozen at like $4 and change. I had it at $34 and change. It dropped down to $4 and change. It got frozen. I couldn't do anything with it. Then when it got unfroze about, I think maybe a week ago, then it dropped more than 50% down to $2 and change. So that's when I just got rid of it, collected my whole $25, I think it was. A 90+% loss on this. My position was relatively small. It was only, I think, $350 that I had in this one. Speculative play, if it was good, then I would have made some decent amount of money on it. But it is what it is. Lost about close to $320, $330 on this one. So that's the deal with this one, guys. Here is the news. Luckin Coffee, upstart coffee chain once touted as a rival to Starbucks in China, is being delisted by Nasdaq Stock Exchange. The 3-year-old company, which raced to open 6,500 stores across China since 2017's founding, received a notice from Nasdaq last Friday that its shares are being pulled. And so here's their stock chart, guys. It's an ugly stock chart. Like I said, it was trading in the 40s just before March, and then whole ILS-19 situation happened. It went down to the 20s, $25, and then the whole fraud situation came to light, and they dropped down to $5 and $4 and change. And as of this recording, they are down to roughly $1.39. It has jumped up to, I believe, $2 and I think 40 cents, $2.30 currently. But it's going to be delisted. They, like I said, they could appeal this, but I think it's going to be a waste of everybody's time if they do try to appeal. So that's it, guys. That's what caused this to happen. So note to self: do not let your spouse know when they have clippers in their hands. Alright guys, that's it for this quick video. Thanks for subscribing. Consider watching my other videos if you haven't yet already. Give me a thumbs up, really helps out the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.